to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And it's the Warriors ball. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Butler. Brooks grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Going inside, and the dunk by Brooks.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Pass to Curry, takes a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Booker. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. Booker in the corner. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Now here's Brooks. Down low. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And that one, good.
That's where Jimmy is at his best, attacking the rim.
Booker outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Brooks. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. O'Neal from long range. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the middle, and stolen by Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Moody the pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green against Curry. Pass to Williams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Williams. Booker against Curry. 3-pointer, Brooks. They kick it out to Green, and here is Williams. And Moody pulls it down. And here is Butler. To the paint, here's Post. A great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Coming off the screen, Butler draws attention to himself and then makes a great pass.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Quinton Post. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's Butler. Curry outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Green. Nothing on the board. And O'Neal gets it to go.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Shoots it. That's good from Booker on the assist by O'Neal. Booker's got his second basket of the night. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker looking around. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. There's Green with the 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against the 76ers.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Brooks against Butler. Moody the pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. There's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has. Left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "Watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Warriors also making a change. Peyton, he's checked in for Moody. Goodwin kicks to Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. Warriors leading by 3. Butler on the wing, defended by Allen. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
That's to Goodwin. It's Allen on the wing. They set the pick. Sinks the triple.
Well, you love that fiery personality by Grayson Allen. He was not going to allow that 3 at the other end lying down. He wanted to get those points back.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
That one, no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. We've got Butler, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Horford, and it's Curry, and it's Payton in at the three.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Inside, it's stolen by Allen. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Gillespie. Richards controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Butler passes to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
Suns trail by 3. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. And he gets the bucket. Allen's got 5.
Well, Grayson Allen knows how to use that big body, and he played right through the contact.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Payton left side. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Suns, O'Neal's checked in for Nick Richards. Brooks comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Goodwin. Butler against Booker. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with the dude. Points for him.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Curry. To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. Booker with no one around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Butler with the steal. Payton passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
It's stolen by Curry. Payton right side. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Payton. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Payton against Booker. Here's Brooks. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brooks has got 6.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Kuminga up top. Back to Curry from past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill. And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
Green finds Payton at the top of the key. Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jalen checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Gary Payton. O'Neal outside. Booker outside. Here's Brooks, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Butler against Green. Butler on the wing. He's got 10. He's out of bounds. Touched by O'Neal. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. Butler dishes to Curry. From deep three-point territory. Green with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Green with a screen on Brooks. Their pass to Moody. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. It's up a 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Right side, Williams. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Jackson-Davis gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Brooks against Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Brooks. Suns moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Brooks has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Jackson Davis. Here's Moody, guarded by Green. Curry with a wide open look. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Booker. He had 27 points last game. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams.
So
Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And we thank you for joining. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, if
And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
Look at the rebound.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
wait.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The Warriors trailing. They've got O'Neal. Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Moody's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brooks misses. The Warriors shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And that one's good by Butler.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, you better defend Booker tightly from deep.
Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Moody. Over Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Now Moody. Green passes to Hield. 5 to shoot. Butler in the corner. Stolen by Brooks. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. It's all yours.
Hey, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And not just a scorer, Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Green kicks to Booker, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Well, we've seen he has the ability to absolutely light it up. Sometimes it's just about getting the opportunity.
Butler against Brooks. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brooks the best of Booker. Clock at 6. Out to Brooks. From the arc. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game. Booker against Melton. Healed outside. Golden State moving it around. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Booker taking the hit.
Another one for Booker. He is known for these scoring bursts, and we're seeing it again tonight.
Warriors trail by 5. Healed outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season. 7th in free throw percentage, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. He's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Hield. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar. And that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
O'Neal. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Curry gets it to go inside.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Booker up top.
That's right.
It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Curry outside. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Booker against Curry. Brooks outside. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. O'Neal with the steal. And Brooks, here we go. Williams, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Williams has got 13 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Brooks, left side. Pass to Gillespie. And the clock. Fires the three. And the Suns miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's it, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Jimmy Butler.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
O'Neal looking around.
was
And he lays it straight in. O'Neal's got his third basket of the night. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Butler finds Jackson Davis.
Yeah, terrific recognition there from Butler. Outstanding at slicing passes through the D in that pick and roll.
On the wing, Green, defended by Butler. Green passes to Gillespie. Dunn with a screen on Kerr. Here's Gillespie. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. O'Neal against Butler. Pass to Curry for the lead. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Green dishes to Brooks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Gillespie, the pass to Allen. Booker out of a cannon. That one good for 2. Booker's got 20 points.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Pass to Moody. Over Booker. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Richard. Jackson Davis defending. Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Well, Allen at 6'4", understanding how to take full advantage of that opening.
Outside for Curry. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in the game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Oh, that's blocked.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Yeah, this will go down as one of the greatest games we've seen. The way he's rained down threes, it's something you really can't even wrap your head around.
Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allen, thank you so much for that.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Butler against Allen. Outside Curry for the three. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Booker. Outside Williams. Back to Booker. Gets to the corner and buries it. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now, there is no doubt about it. Booker is one of the best catch-and-shoot options in this league.
Williams with the block. Here's Gillespie. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 28 points for Devin Booker.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside Curry. To the wing on the left. Outside Butler. They double team Curry. Golden State moving it around. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Booker to tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
Booker outside. Over Moody. Booker, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Green with a screen on Booker. Here's Butler. Williams with the block. Green against Curry. Green inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Butler with the ball. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Curry on the wing. Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Green to take the lead. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it. Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. Podziemski with it, working on Booker. That one misses.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
To take the lead, Green rips down the board. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Oh, good on the layup. Suns have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And it misses. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Podziemski. Brooks covering. Green. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, Draymond is always looking for the best option out there, and that time he found it.
Outside O'Neal. Now Green. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Going to the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Booker. Green rips down the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And stolen by Booker.
Under it.
And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. It's stolen by Green. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Some changes for Golden State. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Melton. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. The lead is 2. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Curry fires. The 3 is off. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now Williams. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now Booker to take the lead. Can't get it to go. And here is Butler. Curry outside, raises up. Good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Yeah, it's up.
Completely unfazed by what's that.
Sì, wala na may time out.
Mistake. That's just clutch.
And the Suns call time. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
A 2-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get a quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw. Well, Devin Booker is unfazed in these moments. He knows what's needed.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Asa ni gwardiya diyan eh? Sandali lang. Sika sa to. Huwag ka nang
What the foul there, but he's probably the last guy.
Tanawa, abit ba? Ay, sabagay, malapit.
Drops the first one, and that will put them
As kayo ni ba na?
up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there.
Pwede
Puts them
kitila.
up 3.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
Green. The 3 doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
Thanks, guys. Jimmy.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2.
Susluya ito over 9 ra. 32 points. There ako Asus 57. 16 over 23. Still carry pa more. 66. Mas kalaban. Tsaka yung maglain kayo. Diyan ang tanay.